On September 3, 2021, former Maharashtra and Bombay player R.R. Chandorkar passed away at the age of 100. He is the third Indian cricketer to reach a century in life. Chandorkar was a middle-order batsman and a leg spinner who represented Maharashtra in 5 Ranji matches played from 1943 to 1944 and from 1946 to 1947. The wicket-keeper batsman had scored 155 runs in 7 games. 27 first-class players from around the world who played cricket at different points in their life have lived for over 100 years. Let's take a look at the list of centenarians in first-class cricket. John Errol Manners. John E. Manners was an English first-class cricketer and a Royal Navy officer. Manners was born in the year 1914 in southwest England. As a first-class cricketer, Manners was a right-handed batsman and a right-arm medium-pace bowler. He began his career playing with Hampshire in 1936. Manners died on 7th March 2020 at the age of 105 at the Bufa Bayford House Nursing Home in Newbury, Berkshire. J.M. Hutchinson. J.M. Hutchinson was an English first-class cricketer who played more than 250 games for Derbyshire County Cricket Club between 1920 and 1931. Hutchinson was born in Derbyshire in the year 1896. He died aged 103 in the year 2000. Sidney William Ward. Sidney William was an Australian-born New Zealand cricketer who played first-class cricket for Wellington in the late 1920s. Ward was born in Sydney in the year 1907 and moved to New Zealand later in his life. He also served in the Royal New Zealand Army during World War II. He died on 31st December 2010, aged 103. Norman Gordon. Norman Gordon was a South African cricketer who played in 5 test matches during the year 1938 to 1939. Born in the year 1911, Gordon became the oldest ever test cricketer on 23rd March 2011 when he surpassed New Zealander Eric Tindall, who died on 11th August 2010. Gordon played first-class cricket for Transvaal from 1933 to 1934 as a right-handed fast bowler and a tail-end right-handed batsman. Edward English. Edward English was an English cricketer who was a right-handed batsman. He was born at Dorking, Surrey in the year 1864. English made his first-class debut for Hampshire against Lancashire at Old Trafford in the 1898 County Championship. He represented Hampshire in 18 first-class matches from 1898 to 1901. English died on 5th September 1966. At the time of his death, he was the oldest surviving first-class cricketer. G.C. Perkins. George Cyril Perkins was an English cricketer who was a right-handed batsman who bowled both slow left-arm orthodox and left-arm medium pace. He was born in Northamptonshire in the year 1911. In 2011, he became the 13th former first-class player to reach 100 years of age. Perkins made his first-class debut for Northamptonshire County Cricket Club against Middlesex in the County Championship. He died in the year 2013, aged 102. John Wheatley. John Wheatley was a New Zealand cricketer who played first-class cricket for Canterbury between 1882 and 1904. Born in Australia in the year 1860, Wheatley moved to New Zealand at the age of 16. He was a middle-order batsman who also bowled early in his career and occasionally kept wicket later in his career. He died in 1962 at the age of 102. Archie Scott. Andrew Archie Scott was a Scottish first-class cricketer and was the oldest ever living Scottish first-class cricketer. Scott was born in Edinburgh in the year 1918. He played for Scotland in one first-class cricket match against Ireland in 1947. He celebrated his 100th birthday in January 2018, becoming the first Scottish cricketer to have reached the landmark. He died in November 2019 at the age of 101. Edmund John Martin. Edmund John Martin was an Australian cricketer who played 2 first-class matches in the years 1932 and 1933. Martin died in Perth, Australia in the year 2004 at the age of 101, making him the 5th oldest first-class cricketer and the oldest ever Australian cricketer. D.B. Deodhar. Dinkar Balwant Deodhar was an Indian cricketer who played first-class cricket from 1911 to 1948. Deodhar was born in Pune of British India in the year 1892. Popularly known as the Grand Old Man of Indian cricket, Deodhar was an aggressive right-hand batsman and a leg break bowler. He captained Maharashtra in Ranji Trophy matches from 1939 to 1941. He played 81 matches, scoring 4,522 runs. He died in the year 1993 at the age of 101. George Herman. George Herman was an Irish cricketer and a rugby union player who was born in the year 1874. He was a right-handed batsman and played one first-class match for Dublin University against the MCC in May 1895. He died in Cornwall, England in December 1975, aged 101. Fred Gibson. Alfred Leonard Gibson was a Jamaican-born English cricketer. Gibson was a right-handed batsman. On 13 February 2012, he became the 15th former first-class cricketer to reach 100 years of age. He played 2 matches for Leicestershire in 1946. Gibson died at a nursing home on 28 June 2013. Alan Finlayson. Alan Finlayson was a South African cricketer who played for Eastern Province between 1921 and 1922. Born in the year 1900 in South Africa, Alan played 2 first-class matches for Eastern Province. Alan died in the year 2001, aged 101. N.T. McCorkell. Neil Thomas McCorkell was an English cricketer who was a right-handed batsman and a wicketkeeper. McCorkell played first-class cricket for Hampshire and ended his first-class career as Hampshire's most successful wicketkeeper in first-class cricket with 677 dismissals. In 2012, he became the 16th first-class cricketer to reach 100 years of age. He died at the age of 100 in the year 2013. Raghunath Chandorkar. Raghunath Chandorkar was an Indian cricketer who played in 7 first-class matches between 1943 to 1951. He celebrated his 100th birthday in November 2020, becoming India's oldest living first-class cricketer. He died on September 3, 2021 at the age of 100. Geoffrey Edward Beck. Geoffrey Edward Beck was an English first-class cricketer who was a middle-order batsman. He represented Oxford University in cricket. He lived in retirement in East Sussex and died in March 2019 at the age of 100. Alexander McAllister. Alexander McAllister is a Scottish former cricketer who played one first-class match for the Scottish cricket team in 1950. Upon the death of Archie Scott in November 2019, McAllister became the oldest living person to have played cricket for Scotland. Born in the year 1920, McAllister is alive to this day, aged 100. Harold Vincent Stapleton. Harold Vincent Stapleton was an Australian cricketer who played a single first-class match for New South Wales in 1941. He was one of only 3 Australian first-class cricketers to have lived past the age of 100. Stapleton died at the age of 100 on 24 September 2015. He was the oldest lived New South Wales cricketer. Alan Thomas Burgess. Alan Thomas Burgess was a New Zealand cricketer who played first-class cricket for Canterbury from 1940 to 1952. He has played 14 first-class matches and has scored 466 runs and also has taken 16 wickets. Burgess celebrated his 100th birthday in May 2020. He died on 6th January 2021. Charles Brathwaite. Charles Brathwaite was an English cricketer who played 4 first-class matches between 1881 and 1893. He was born in the year 1845 and passed away in the year 1946, aged 100. Harry Hollingsworth Fawcett. Harry Hollingsworth Fawcett was an Irish cricketer born in Dublin in the year 1903. He played one first-class match for Dublin University as a left-handed batsman and an occasional wicketkeeper against Northamptonshire in June 1926. He died in the year 2004, aged 100. Jack Francis Lee Lever. Jack Francis Lee Lever was a Tasmanian cricketer who played 13 matches of first-class cricket for Tasmania between 1946 and 1952. Lever was an off-spin bowler and a lower-order batsman. In March 2017, he became only the 3rd Australian first-class cricketer after Ted Martin and Harold Stapleton to reach 100 years of age. He died in the year 2017, aged 100. Thomas Leslie Pritchard. Thomas Leslie Pritchard was a New Zealand cricketer who played his first-class cricket for Wellington and Warwickshire. Pritchard was a right-arm fast bowler and a lower-order right-handed batsman. Pritchard died in August 2017, aged 100. Bernard Notley. Bernard Notley was an English cricketer who was a right-handed batsman and a right-arm off-break bowler. Notley made a single first-class appearance for Nottinghamshire against Surrey at the Oval in the 1949 County Championship. Notley died in 2009, aged 100. V.N. Raiji. Vasant Raiji was an Indian first-class cricketer and a cricket historian who played 9 first-class matches between 1939 and 1950. He opened the batting for Bombay in the Ranji Trophy and was a reserve for the Hindus team. He died on 13 June 2020 at the age of 100. Eileen Whelan. Eileen Ash is an English former cricketer who played as a right-arm medium bowler and appeared in 7 test matches for the England women's team between 1937 and 1949. Ash, as a centenarian, is the oldest living international cricketer, aged 109. Ash played Test cricket both before and after the Second World War, making her debut against Australia at Northampton in June 1937. Thelma McKenzie. Thelma Norma Merrill McKenzie is an Australian former player who played 1 Test for the Australian national women's cricket team in 1948. She also played against the touring England team and was a New South Wales regular wicketkeeper in state games. She is currently aged 109 and still living in Australia.